Meanwhile, a better fight is going on between USA and Mexico. Pulisic's extra time PK. Horvath's PK save gives USA win over Mexico in Nations League final. The latest chapter in the storied USA vs Mexico rivalry was an instant classic. The US men's national team battled back from 2-1 goal deficits, including one just over a minute into the game, winning the first CONCACAF Nations League title in extra time with a 3-2 triumph over its nemesis. Tecatito Corona scored after 62 seconds and Mexico had a would-be second goal wiped off the board by VAR before Gio Reyna pulled even for the US in the first half. In the second, Diego Lainez and Weston McKennie scored 2 minutes apart late to send the game to extra time at 2-2. It was there where a Christian Pulisic penalty kick following a VAR review and an Ethan Horvath PK save on Andres Guardado wound up being the difference on an unforgettable night in Colorado. Both regional powers advanced from the semifinals in similar circumstances, struggling to enforce their will against sides they were largely expected to beat more handily. The US emerged with a 1-0 win thanks to a diving header in the 89th minute versus Honduras from substitute Jordan Cibachu, while Mexico eked by an undermanned Costa Rica side in penalty kicks following a 0-0 draw. Mexico has dominated the recent history in the rivalry, going 3-0-1 in competitive matches dating back to 2013, including a 2019 CONCACAF Gold Cup final triumph. El Tri won a subsequent friendly 2 months later, giving manager Tata Martino a 2-0 international record versus Greg Berhalter in their relatively short tenures as coaches of CONCACAF's two Titans. Berhalter opted for some significant tactical changes to his starting lineup, going with a 3-man defensive unit, bringing veteran Tim Ream into the fold, and opting for DeAndre Yedlin and Sergino Dest at wingbacks. Dest had started at left back versus Honduras in the semifinals and struggled at times with his defensive positioning and assignments. Despite Berhalter's insistence that Tyler Adams was fit to play in the match, after recovering from a back injury, the midfielder began the night on the bench. Mexico wasted no time in picking apart the US to take the lead. Just over a minute into the game, Mark McKenzie, the rightmost of the three center-backs, tried to play out of the back, but his ball was picked off by Corona, who pressed forward and lashed a powerful blast by Zach Steffen to make it 1-0. The US looked to answer immediately and had a change through Josh Sargent, but the forward slipped a bit as he went into his shot after charging down the right-hand side and had his shot saved by Guillermo Ochoa. From there, Mexico managed to have the upper hand, with fans even bringing out the Ole chant 13 minutes into the contest. El Tri's press troubled a US side intent on playing out of the back, while Corona and Hirving Lozano both caused trouble with runs down either flank, only for their crosses to be dealt.